how's it going? As you can see, I'm on a choo-choo on my way down to King's Cross in London, heading out to America soon to see my boy Smooth, my best friend. I was just reading some stuff on the laptop there, and I see David Ornstein had chimed in with a few bits and pieces, you know, to do with transfers and things like that. Nothing overly exciting, to be honest, but we listened to what he says, right? And what he was saying was that Dean Huijsen was in the mix for Liverpool, which is rather, you know, interesting. I mean, we've heard the door open to the carriage, you know, so I didn't want them like to be shouting and screaming and that. So we've heard that Huijsen is a player of interest, you know, for Liverpool, but listen, guys, I'd give anything to sign him, but I'm not sure we're in the mix. Honestly, I'm not. You've got to be careful, you know. With Ornstein, we listen to what he says. Joyce, we listen to what he says. That's Paul Joyce at the times. Ornstein's more, you know, Liverpool owners, FSG, whereas Joyce is more Edwards, you know, people running the club. But it's still interesting that, you know, he's putting it out there that we're in the mix. He also said that Milos Kerkez was, you know, another player of interest that we're looking at or trying to sign. I can't remember his exact words. I haven't got them here, so it would be wrong for me to tell you, you know, try and claim exactly what he said. I can't remember, but I do know he said in the mix regarding Huijsen. He mentioned Milos Kerkez, and then he said, oh, maybe a striker because of Darwin Núñez. All obvious stuff, I think. But I just think it's the wording, you know, regarding Dean Huijsen. I really do. I would be very surprised if we pulled that off. Like, you know, obviously he wants to play in Spain at some point. Do you want to sign a player that you know he's always wanting to go over there? I don't know. Real Madrid, you know, really like him, but they're looking for they were looking for a centre back for 2026, right? Not 2025. And if you follow my daily updates on, you know, from Spain, the suggestion, and you will know, you've known this for a while, is that they don't want to pay that full £50 million release clause. So if we went in for well, I'm going to rephrase this. Going in for them something, we might hear that we went in, we tried to do this and all that. It could be a bit of propaganda from all things, so be careful with that. But if we actually signed it, guys, it is brilliant, it's fantastic. Anyway, I know it's not a great video, I'm conscious of people walking around and stuff like that. And the door's open again. But yeah, he was talking to NBC Sports. Huijsen in Liverpool in the mix for Huijsen, Milos Kerkez, another one, and maybe a striker for Darwin Núñez, basically, along them lines. Anyway, I'm going to go, I'll try and touch base with you a bit later on, alright? I did do a morning briefing, was very brief as well, on my other channel, alright? I'm Duncan over there. You'll see the thing will probably pop up on the screen, or check the video description. I'm going away, I'm not going on holiday, I'll be working as usual, but today and tomorrow I'm going to be on the move a bit, guys, alright? So, if you hear that Ornstein said that, you know, we're going for Huijsen, I believe it when I see it, do you know what I mean, with that one. Kerkez, yeah, I'd expect, well, I wouldn't say expect, I wouldn't be surprised if he was the first through the door in the summer, to be honest with you. Alright guys, you take care. If you appreciate the video, if you like the video, please thumbs up the video, drop me a comment. If you want to give me a coffee or a beer, hit the super thanks button under the video, and I'll give you a shout out later on my other channel, morning briefings. Alright guys, I'll try and catch up with you later today.